White played Queen f3. Pause the video to analyze black's next move. White is aiming to play Bishop c1. On f5. Bishop takes f4. On takes e4. Bishop takes g5. On takes f3. Bishop takes d8 and establish a winning position. On f5 was chosen by black. Bishop takes b7. Rook d3. Black considers playing rook takes f3 and sees the initiative. On h4 was chosen by white. White wants to play on takes g5. Rook takes f3. Bishop takes f3 and increase their advantage significantly. Queen h6 played by black. Rook fd1. White considers playing rook takes d3 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Rook takes f3 played by black. Bishop takes f3. Black is in a commanding position. Let's go to the next game. Black played Bishop d3. Pause the video to spot white's next move. Queen d1. Queen f6. Bishop takes e5. Bishop takes e2. Queen a1. White is planning to play Bishop takes f6 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Queen f5 move preferred by black. Black wants to play Queen c2. Bishop d4. On c5. On a4. On takes d4 and dominate the board. King takes e2 was chosen by white. On g4 white has a strong upper hand. Let's go to the next game. Black just played on c4. Pause the video to analyze white's next move. Rook h1. Rook g8. Rook h8. White is preparing to play rook takes g8 and establish a winning position. Rook takes g7 move preferred by black. Rook d8 check. King c5. King takes g7. On c3 black's loss is confirmed. Let's go to the next game. Black played rook ed8. Pause the video to figure out white's next move. Queen c3. White might go for rook takes d8 check and put immense pressure on the opponent. Queen takes c3 played by black. Bishop takes e6 check. King g7. On takes c3. Bishop f6. Bishop d4. Bishop takes d4 check. On takes d4. On the 5. Rook takes e4. On h5 white has a decisive advantage. Let's go to the next game. Black made a move. Bishop takes f6. Pause the video and try to predict white's next move. On b4. White is setting up to play pawn takes a5 and take decisive advantage. Bishop c3 move preferred by black. On b5. On f5 check. King d3. White intends to play king takes c3 and take decisive advantage. Bishop b4 was chosen by black. On b6. Bishop d6. On b7. King f7. On promotes to queen at b8. White considers playing queen takes d6. King g8. Knight e5. King h7. Queen g6 check. King h8. Knight f7 mate and take decisive advantage. Bishop takes b8 move preferred by black. Knight takes b8. King e6. Black is struggling to keep up. Let's go to the next game. White just played rook takes a7. Pause the video to spot black's next move. White is planning to play. Rook takes b7. Rook h6. Queen f3. King g8. Rook a1. Rook h4. Queen f5. Queen takes f5. Pawn takes f5 and dominate the board. Rook takes e4 played by black. Knight takes e4. Bishop takes e4. King f1. White considers playing. Queen e3. Pawn f5. Queen takes b6. Rook h1 check. King e2. Bishop d3 check. King d2. Rook takes e1. King takes e1 and gain a significant edge. Queen g4 move preferred by black. Rook takes e4. Rook h1 check. King g2. Queen takes e4 check. Queen f3. Rook h2 check. King takes h2. Queen takes f3. Rook a2. White is on the verge of defeat. Let's go to the next game. White played. Pawn takes g3. Pause the video and try to find black's next move. Rook takes h1 check. Bishop takes h1. Queen takes g3 check. Bishop f2. White wants to play bishop takes g3 and take decisive advantage. Queen h3 move preferred by black. Black considers playing queen takes h1 check and secure a strong hold in the game. Bishop f3 played by white. Bishop takes f3. Knight f5. Rook c7. Queen b4. Queen h1 check. King d2. White wants to play rook takes h1 and secure a strong hold in the game. Queen takes a1 played by black. King e3. Black is dominating the board. Let's go to the next game. White just played. Knight takes f8. Pause the video to find out black's response. Queen g2. Queen g5 check. King takes f8. Queen c1. Knight a3 check. King a1. Rook takes c1 check. Rook takes c1. Knight c2 check. King b1. Rook c7. Pawn a3. Queen e4. Black considers playing. Knight e1 check. King a2. Rook takes c1 and take decisive advantage. Rook cf1 was chosen by white. King e8. Black is aiming to play. Pawn b4. Bishop g5. Pawn b3 and establish a winning position. Bishop g5 move preferred by white. Pawn b4. Black's idea is to play pawn takes a3 and secure a strong hold in the game. Rook hg1 was chosen by white. Knight takes d4 check. King a1. Black is dominating the board. Let's go to the next game. Black made a move. Queen d3 check. Pause the video to find out white's response. Queen takes d3 check. Pawn takes d3. Pawn a4. White is preparing to play pawn takes b5 and seize the initiative. Pawn d2 move preferred by black. Black wants to play pawn promotes to queen at d1 and increase their advantage significantly. King takes d2 played by white. King takes f4. Pawn b4. White is aiming to play pawn takes a5 and increase their advantage significantly. Pawn takes b4 was chosen by black. On the 5. Pawn takes c3 check. King takes c3. King takes e5. Pawn a6. Pawn b4 check. King b3. King f4. Pawn a7. Pawn e5. Pawn promotes to queen at a8. White wants to play. Queen a7. Pawn f5. Queen c5. King e4. Queen c2 check and gain a significant edge. On f5 black is struggling to keep up. Let's go to the next game. White played Queen c5. Pause the video and try to predict black's next move. White wants to play Queen takes d6 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Queen takes c5 was chosen by black. Rook takes c5. On b4. Black wants to play on a3. Rook fc1. On b3. Bishop takes d5. On b2. Bishop a2. Pawn promotes to queen at bx c1 check and take decisive advantage. Rook fc1 played by white. On b3. Bishop takes d5. On b2. Black considers playing, pawn promotes to rook at bx c1 check and dominate the board. Rook b1 move preferred by white. Pawn takes d5. Rook takes c8 check. Rook takes c8. Rook takes b2. On a3. Black is planning to play pawn takes b2 and take decisive advantage. Rook a2 played by white. Rook a8. King f1. On h5. King e2. King h7. On f4. King g6. On g4. Pawn takes g4. Pawn takes g4. King f6. King f2. King e6. Black is looking to play King d6. King e2. King c6. King d3. King b5. King c2. King c4. King b1. King takes d4 and increase their advantage significantly. King e2 move preferred by white. Rook a4. Black is setting up to play Rook takes d4. Rook takes a3. Rook takes f4 and put immense pressure on the opponent. King d3 move preferred by white. King d6. Black is planning to play King c6. King c3. King b5. Rook a1. Rook c4 check. King b3. Rook b4 check and secure a stronghold in the game. Pawn f5 was chosen by white. On g5. Pawn takes g6. Pawn takes g6. King c3. On g5. Rook a1. On a2. King b3. White's idea is to play king takes a4 and seize the initiative. Rook takes d4 was chosen by black. Rook takes a2. King e5. Rook e2 check. Rook e4. Black considers playing rook takes e2 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Rook g2 move preferred by white. Rook c4. Rook f2. Rook takes g4. King c2. Black is in a commanding position. Let's go to the next game.